All right, thanks for joining us, everybody. It is Friday, and on this week's Daily Video Divas, we're doing something a little bit different. I've been hosting pastors that I love from around our area. We've had Pastor Artis Smith from New Hope Baptist Church in Salinas, Pastor Matt Valencia from Regeneration Church in Scotts Valley, and today we are going to hear from Danny Bennett at Santa Cruz Hope Church. We've been hearing from all these guys in turn because I want to know what God has been doing in your lives over this past pandemic year and a half almost. Danny, what's going on?
I think one of the things I learned personally was that I'm really good at trusting God when I'm in control. And there's nothing about this last year that was in control. I felt like every day I'm going to wake up and hear about something new on the news that's going to drastically impact my life today and this week. Like, are we going to meet on Sunday? Are we going to be outside? Are we going to be indoors? Are we going to be online? What are we doing? And, so it really challenged me. And I think there's a difference, right? Faith is a big part of it, right? Faith is looking out at the waves and saying, I believe I can ride that. And then, getting your board and putting your wetsuit on. But trust is actually paddling out there and paddling into that wave and stepping off, dropping in. And, I think that just the idea of trusting God daily has been my theme of just something that I've been growing in. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. It's a passage that we've all taught many times, and a lot of people memorize this. Such a good passage. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to him, and he will make your path straight. It's such an encouraging promise that if we trust God, he's gonna make it right. He's gonna help guide us through to the other side. And so as I was, really learning and growing in that this last year, one of the things that we did that was new, that's been really fruitful, my wife and I started reading the Bible and praying together. I know that sounds so cliche, like, if you want to have a Christian marriage, you got to do this. And the funny thing is both of us do those disciplines daily. But typically as a surfer, I want to get up early, I want to read my Bible, and I want to get out in the waves before work, So we haven't been doing that. But this last year, we developed this pattern, this habit where we have been daily, and not every day, I'm sure there's days where we miss it, but where we take that time and we've been reading the Bible together, a couple of passages, and then praying together. And sometimes the prayers are really short. Sometimes they go on because there's a lot of things that we're feeling anxious or fearful or big decisions. And we're just kind of taking those things and putting them at the feet of Jesus and then walking out the day. And I got to tell you, it's been transformational, not just in my life, but in my marriage. This next week, we'll be married 21 years. And this is the best year. It's crazy to say that because it's been the hardest year, but it's been the best year in our marriage as we've grown together and trusting the Lord.
That's good, Danny. Thank you so much for sharing. Hey, it's Friday. That means we've all got weekend services coming up. And in just a minute, I'm going to share our website so that people can tune in, that they can come in person if they choose to. But first, I want you all to share your websites and share briefly what you're doing, live stream, indoors, outdoors, what's going on at your church, and what's your website? Artis, you first.
We do have live stream on Facebook Live, New Hope Baptist Church, NHBC. .com is our live stream, and Facebook Live also the same nomenclature, if you will. And we also have in-house service as well.
That's awesome. How about you, Matt?
Yeah, we're inside, outside in our courtyard or the Redwood Grove, and also in the sanctuary. So YouTube, Facebook, theregenerationchurch.com.
And how about you, Danny?
Yeah, so discoverhope.church is our website, and we have services indoors, outdoors, and online this Sunday.
And you all can join us in person outdoors at 11 a.m. on Sundays. Soon we are adding an in-person indoor service. We had to do some refurbishments of the technical system in the auditorium and ran into some supply problems. But Lord willing, that's going to come online very soon, and all the live stream services as well. You can check those out at tlc.org/live for the live stream services, or tlc.org/RSVP for the in-person services. And don't forget about our Friday newsletter at tlc.org/newsletter. Well, thank you, gentlemen, very much for your time. It was awesome to hear from you. Have a wonderful weekend.
God bless you.
Thanks, Renee. Thanks,
Bye,
guys.
everybody.